Had you ever had to deal with the noise of others, those that come from your past or those that are currently around you now, that knows what you did before, but they can't rejoice over where you are now? And they always bring up everything that's a part of your past for you to have a flashback to delay where you're going because they see the good in you and they can't accept what God has done in your life. Have you been around those, or do you notice any of them that may come in your area right now? Well, today I come to give you a little bit of encouragement word, because there comes a time when you just have to ignore them and move forward. Hi, my name is Lady T, and I came today to give you an insight on what you may have seen. You notice those people that just show up, and when they see you, they're like, oh, but I remember when you used to do this. I remember when you used to do that. Those are people that you have to ignore. One thing that I want you today to do is stay focused. Shift your focus on things that are positive. And you have to ignore the negative noise of those that come around you with negative opinions. You have to focus on the things that are positive and those that are of divine impartation that are taking place in your life today. You have to shift your focus, embrace his words, and guess what? Ignore the noise of your haters. One thing that I have noticed is that if you went through anything in your past, and we all have a past, there are things in our past that we don't even really like. Some things we regret that we even did, but we realize it's a part of my past. When you have people that tend to come around you to bring up your past, even when they can see the success that is going on in your life right now, you didn't have to ask yourself, why did they show up in my life at this point in my life? I'm doing so much better. I'm not drinking anymore. I'm not smoking. I'm overcome with all of these oppressions. And here is this person offering me a cigarette. They know I haven't smoked in 5 or 10 years. Here's this person offering me a drink, and they know that I've recovered from alcohol. Why do I have to deal with people like this? Well, people do not like the part that you have overcame a thing. Let's say that you have been single. You used to date, and you used to be out here running with this guy, this girl, that girl. And now all of a sudden you're saying you're getting married. And the first thing they are saying, but you are the life of the party. You're giving this away to settle down with just one person when you had all of these people in the past. Yes. This is the time when you know that you have outgrown certain circles. Where God is taking you is greater than what they could even imagine. Let's say that you were doing all this in the past, and now you are a child of God. You no longer want to partake in the things that you used to partake of. And they're questioning you. You believe in God now? So you believe in that church? You believe in that atmosphere? So you're going to be one of them? That's when you have to really understand, I'm different. I've changed. It doesn't just happen in the spiritual realm, but this also will happen even in business. Let's say, for instance, you were living paycheck to paycheck, but you decided, I'm tired of living from paycheck to paycheck. You launch out. You launch a business, and the business is growing, and now you're hearing these negative opinions of, you think you're better than us now. And all you want to say is, no, I just think I decided to do better for myself. This is when you have to ignore the noise that you're hearing. You have to focus on that thing which is greater, that thing that's going to bring you joy, peace, that thing that's going to be better for your family, better for your children. You just realize, I don't need where I was. To you, it may have looked like I was happy, but where I am now, I am at peace and I'm happy. And I wish you could just jump on board. But when you find that, you just have to realize that it takes another opportunity. And the place that you in, everybody just can't follow you there. And when you realize everybody cannot follow you there, it changes your view on where you're going in your next steps. There's a passage in the Bible in Proverbs that says, life and death is in the power of the tongue, and those that love it will eat the fruit of it. Your thing is, I want to eat the fruit that is sweet. So you're doing things and you're changing your position. You're changing everything around you because you know at this point you're looking for positive things. And when you embrace His word, it will allow you to ignore all the noise that is trying to come to delay where God is taking you, the size and the blessings that He has for you, because you will hear noise. But do you really want to stay there? So you have to shift your focus. When you decide to launch out and do a business, the one thing that they teach you is changing your mindset. Because in order to grow the business, in order for you to grow in the business, your mindset have to shift. Your mindset shift because you can't think the way you used to think. You got to forget those things that are behind you. You can't think the way you used to think. Because if you have the same concept that you had before when starting a business, if you were living from paycheck to paycheck, guess what? The business is going to be from income to income. So then you'll realize every time revenue comes in, the revenue goes completely out because your mindset has not shifted. You have to understand that you have to change what you've been taught, what you have heard to get you to your next level. What is the noise? Noise is anything that is negative. You got negative opinions. You have these critics out here, those that will come to tell you you don't have to do all that. It does not take all of that. Have you heard that before? It don't take all of that. Just do it this way. You'll still have the same outcome. You were better before than you are now. I like the person you used to be. Why do they like the person that you used to be? 99% of the time because it was just easier for you to do what they wanted you to do and not always what you really want to do. They enjoy that you and them was on the same playing field. So now that you are involved, they don't like it. To them, they're like, you're different. You have changed. And I don't need this. I need the person that I could call any time of the night that was ready to ride it down and do whatever it was. But this person is different. And you have to then understand this is noise. And this is the noise that's not going to help me on my next level. And because it will not help me on my next level, I have to silence the noise. Romans 12:2. It tells us, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You have to renew your mind. You have to get in so much in the word and where you're trying to go that you understand that this is a transformation. It may not always be easy. Not saying it's going to be easy, because when you're transforming yourself, there are some things you have to break away from. Breaking away and shedding off some skin, it's not an easy process because you didn't have to condition yourself to do this repeatedly over and over and over again. And we don't like doing it because sometimes you have to get up earlier than you normally would get up, to meditate, to read His word, to outline your day, to see exactly where do I want to go. Is this the direction I need to go in? Is this the place I need to go? And when you're doing that, it makes it totally different and your process is totally different. So after you have transformed your mind, you have to understand how to embrace the word, how to get the word in you, how to get this word that it just takes you to another level, a greater level in Him. That means the Bible tells that you have to study to show yourself approved. That means it takes quality time that you take 15, 20, 30 minutes that you give up during that day to meditate, to study, to show that you're embracing his word and that his word is in you. Because the Bible said, if you abide in me and my word abide in you, you can ask whatever it will and it shall be done for you. Those are the things that you have to understand when it says embracing his word. So as you are embracing his word and studying his word, you will see that God will give you instruction throughout your day. It may come to you in a small voice that you hear throughout the day. Do this, do that. You may even have somebody come up and give you an idea. You may be reading a book and something that just resonate from the pages in that particular book that will guide you into embracing his word even the more and him showing you what needs to be done. So as you go through this process of ignoring the negativity, I ask that you shift your focus. Have your focus greater. And when you have it greater and it is away from the negativity and you challenge it to the positive words that will bring about divine impartations, divine blessings, you will see that you will begin to ignore the noise that's all around you. And when you ignore that, you will grow. You will get exactly what you need. If you have planner is now available for download. Write the vision. Go get it. It's available now for free. I'm not sure how long I'm going to do it, but right now the Lord told me to give it away. So I'm giving away the planner. So if you want the planner and you want to start writing the vision as you are shifting your focus, go get it now. The link will be in the description. Go get it now. Start your journey. The only thing I ask is that you come back and give me a testimony on what has shifted on your behalf. That's all I want. Come back and give me a testimony on what did you see change by doing that planner. And like I said before, the next planner will not be a downloadable. It will actually be a printed one that I will actually package and send to you. And it will look similar to a binded view like this. So that's what the new planner is going to come with, a bunch of information, way more than what you get in it on the downloaded one. But it's a start. Start. Close and ignore the noise. So while you are journaling, you can ignore the voice of the critics and those that came to send all of this negative views your way. So make sure you're doing that. And if you have not subscribed yet, hit that like button. Share this to a friend. Comment. Tell me what was your greatest takeaway. Are you going to shift your focus, embrace his word, and ignore the noise? Leave me a comment and then hit that subscribe button. I look forward to seeing you on the next opportunity. I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to seeing you the next time. So make sure you subscribe so we can stay in connection. And till the next time, Lady T.I.